Who else remembers the temporary buildings at school that were up for decades? Today's kids will never know how big of a deal it was to go to the computer lab. This mustache obsession was so cringy. This was undoubtedly the weirdest part of the 2012 hipster trends. Y'all millennium babies wouldn't understand. This was Netflix. Before Netflix, only the real ones had the bootleg DVDs with the Sharpie label. I'm this old. Damn, y'all are going deep into the vault for this one. When things used to be so simple, sometimes I wonder if we all actually had the same childhood. 7-year-old me disassembling and reassembling my pen. Did anyone else's parents make them go to sleep early 2 weeks before school started to prepare? Who remembers? Crack the egg was all fun and games until you got hit with a double bounce and went flying off the trampoline. Absolutely no one. 6-year-old us. 8 full grocery bags. 10-year-old me. The wee me's were the original Bitmojis. Black dude in the orange shirt will beat you the hell up in boxing too. Who you got? I really would prefer not to see this kind of violence. When the raindrop you pick on the window doesn't win the race. You don't know concentration until you have to take this thing from the sink to the freezer. Before Snapchat and Instagram was around, this is where you showed off your outfit. Never forget where you came from. These lollies used to cut tongues viciously. Another childhood pleasure which has no explanation. Me and my childhood without any reason. I am now convinced that most of us have the same childhood. Throwback Thursday. Where is computer number 9? We are not leaving until it's back in the cart. Elementary kids have iPhones, but this is what I did in elementary. Not a cell phone insight, just people living in the moment. Remember in the early 2000s when your aunt would have a random bowl filled with blue glass pebbles sitting in a windowsill? Anyone else remember when kids in school used to do this? Wait for it to dry, then eat it? You had me all the way up until you said eat it. Kids who played with their DSs like this are all now in prison. VeggieTales characters as vegetables. I found this image in the deepest crevices of my memories. What is this and why do I remember it? They banned push pops in school because people were sucking them into pointy weapons. 7-year-old me when the computer wasn't even turned on. Overthinking during childhood. What do you remember the most from your childhood? Hey, did you ask yet? Me. No, my mom's in a bad mood. Me and my childhood for no reason. If you don't got one of these on your legs, you are soft. 7-year-old me half asleep in the back of my parents' car. Me mapping every turn in my head to see if I knew where I was. How are kids these days vaping? When I was a kid, I was trying to figure out how they got cars into malls. Why was there always a bite taken out of these? Because they were so good. 9-year-old me watching television with my parents, not moving a muscle so they don't know it's past my bedtime. This ball played a big role in almost everyone's childhood. This is the ball every kid played with in the store but never actually bought or took home. This picture just got stuck to the roof of my mouth. Who remembers these? Kesey won't erase anything, and they taste horrible. What was your favorite struggle meal growing up? You ever had sleep for dinner? Total Wipeout was a legendary show, hands down. Fam, I used to think I could finesse all the obstacle courses. These are the most popular outdoor toys ever made. I must have missed the meeting when Step 5 happened. This is the Baby Shark of the 2000s kids. I can hear this picture. One burned you alive and the other one electrocuted you with static. How strict were your parents? My parents could speak to me with their eyes. Only real ones. Remember these. One was always not working. The loudest noise of your childhood scared the hell out of me every time. The original auto-tune. So did anyone else go through a phase as a kid where you were genuinely concerned about the Bermuda Triangle? 6-year-old me was like, bro, why are we not solving this problem? I can both hear this image and feel it hitting me in the face. Anyone else smell it? Thinking it was illegal to turn this light on while your mom was driving. I will never get over the fact that this was the first YouTube app icon. Only OGs used to have these on their ceilings in their room. The flavor of the wooden spoon haunts me to this day.